I wanted to bring something a little more uplifting.
That's cool.
More uplifting to the discussion today, and just going off our socials last week, and seeing all the the love and support that was shown, through our comment sections and everyone who reached out. I was quite inspired by that.
Yeah.
And just seeing the community of the brothers, not even brothers but the sisters coming in and
Facts
and shedding light on men's mental health. But that's kind of what I want to bring to the table is inspiration and pretty much what is inspiration to you, what it means to you. And we'll start off there because I got a few points to get through. But what, in your own words, what does inspiration mean to you?
Just quickly, the response that we got from people, as I was saying, hey, how cool was that?
Yeah, that was amazing to see. Yeah,
and
it's encouraging to think when we started this journey.
Yeah.
Sorry, as I will get back to your question, but when we started this journey, we wanted to hopefully, as poetic as it sounds, touch one person who could probably or hopefully relate to our stuff or to the content and to the discussions that we're having. But the outpour of support shown for Ezra's story and something that a battle that he was fighting not long ago, it's encouraging. And thinking about all the reasons that pointed towards not starting this podcast and made it a whole lot more meaningful and a little bit more worthwhile. So again, thank you to all our support. Thank you to those who took the time out of their day to comment. Thank you to those who have privately messaged us, and also to those who have sent through provoking questions as well, and thoughts on their take or their approach to mental health, men's mental health, cultural impacts on mental health, and we see your comments, we see your messages as well. It's stuff that we always discuss off air, and thank you for being a part of our journey.
And in all of that, what we essentially want to do as a podcast is have a discussion. Right? We're not trying to sit here and just shoot the breeze, just having a chat.
We do sometimes. That's for the yarns.
We love having a yarn, but on a deeper level, that's what we want to have, like those engaging conversations with people. We want to hear your perspective on things. We want to hear your experience. So thank you for all of that. And sorry, I just bring that up because I'm going back to what Aaron says. Like, that's actually something that inspired me this week, and I'm sure it inspired all of us. Everyone felt that. Because I think it's really easy to jump on a social platform and then be very critical or judgmental almost. I'm sure we've all done it at one point. Bo's like,
it's not me. It's not my taste.
We've all done it at some point. But what Aaron essentially in his ability to be vulnerable and to share, it really just inspired me to seek out more of that from the people around me closer. And beyond just the touch, like, hey, you all good? It's like the follow through. It's the, hey, are you all good? And then the follow up after that. Which is like, for me this week, it's been a phone call for some of my boys. It's also been like just real face to face discussions I've had to have with some of my friends. And so I was really inspired by Aaron sharing last week, but also by the engagement that we got from our wider community and our YDP faithful.
And I think it's fitting that we're talking about inspiration, or what inspires us, because when we started this podcast, just like what Bo was saying, we wanted to reach that one person that needed it, and we want to, with our conversations that we have, we want to inspire people too, to just speak out or just to chase after their dreams and be themselves. And even though they, that's exactly why I think this topic that we're going to talk about today is it's a great topic, because it, like what the boys were sharing before, you know, it was so great to see all the feedback and the comments that came along, the DMs, and everyone sharing their stories as well. It's inspiring to us as well to hear that everyone is also facing a similar journey. Some people are facing a similar journey to Ezra, and it's important that we share a light on that and we bring it to the forefront. And just like what Chris was saying, yeah, that inspired me big time as well. I think we can often go into our own shell and forget that we are holding stuff deep down, and that we have burdens on our shoulders. But just opening up to your support systems, your friends, your family, those around you, it's very important to do so. And it's made me more aware that I need to reach out to my friends. I need to reach out to those that are around me to see if they're all right. Because I think a lot of the times, many of the times, especially for myself, I wait for people to come to me to share their stories and their things that they're going through with me. But I have to understand that that's very difficult to do. It is very difficult to share, especially as Pacifica and Maori men. It is very hard to do that.
Are you like me, where I don't I'll wait for someone to come to me too or something, but it's out of not wanting to pry. Like I almost feel like I just want to let you have your own, you know, just your privacy essentially. But be like, after last week, I've really had to reflect on, okay, getting past that and really digging deep into knowing if my friends are okay, or and I not hiding behind the excuse of like, oh nah, that's
they're all good.
They're all good. Or I don't want to invade their privacy. Is it like that for you as well?
Yeah. I think it's a very, like, it is kind of complicated to navigate sometimes. Yeah. Because you do want to be that person who doesn't want to be all up in their space. Yeah. You don't want to be you don't want to kind of know too much of what's happening until they come to you, because you don't want to invade their privacy either. Yeah. But I think it's about how do I put this? Like, I think I've known you guys long enough, or I've known my family long enough to know who they are as people. Right, so it's reading the cues. It's seeing what their body language is like. Yeah, it's the flags, and that's where I always speak about self-awareness. Like, you have to be aware of those things, because, like I was saying, many of the times we won't openly just come out and share it. But it's like someone like you, one of you boys, that can come up to me and be like, "Oh, I see something is wrong here. Yeah, you know what's going on."